Good morning students, standard 10th, subject social science and video number 3, chapter 6, places of Indian cultural heritage. I already told you that it is an interesting chapter that because we need to learn all the places only of Indian cultural heritage. So today video number 3, but just quickly revise about video number 2. So in video number 2 we talk about 3 topics. If you remember, first one is Elephanta Caves, second one is about Mahabalipuram, and third one is about Patadakkal Memorial. In Elephanta Caves we talk about it is located in Arabian Sea, 12 km away from Mumbai in Maharashtra. There are total 7 caves in Elephanta Caves, and there is a big monument of an elephant. By seeing this, a Portuguese give the name Elephanta. After that, there are total 7 caves, but that in cave number 1 there would be a Trimurti temple, and by the UNESCO these caves are declared in a World Heritage Site in 1987, and the local fishermen call it Dharapuri. And second one is about Mahabalipuram. Mahabalipuram is located in 60 km away from Chennai in Tamil Nadu, and it is famous for its splendid temple architecture and seashore. Total 7 temples will be there, and it was constructed by Pallav dynasty. But at present only 5 chariot temples are there, because if you remember that we talk about that 2 temples were submerged in the sea, and there is a temple, and in that temple there would be a amazing figure of Lord Vishnu in a smiling pose. And the last one is we have talked about Patadakkal Memorial. In that topic we talk about that Patadakkal is the capital of Chalukya dynasty, and it is 16 km away from Badami Nagar, and it was constructed in Dravid style of architecture. So today also we will be having 3 topics: temples at Khajuraho, Sun Temple of Konark, and Brihdeshwar Temple. So let's explore this. First one is information about temples at Khajuraho. Generally these questions may ask for 3 marks. So today we'll discuss about the information at temples at Khajuraho. So first of all we need to understand these temples are located near the village named Khajuraho, Chhatarpur district of Madhya Pradesh. So first point is about these temples. These temples are located in a small village named Khajuraho, at Chhatarpur district of Madhya Pradesh. Now second point is about these Khajuraho temples is that an amazing fact also we can say that Khajuraho was the ancient capital city of Chandela Rajput of Bundelkhand, and so these temples were built by these kings during their reign. So Khajuraho was the ancient capital city of the Chandela Rajput of Bundelkhand. Bundelkhand. Now, so these temples were built by these kings only during their reign. Presently 25 temples are in existence. Total 80 temples will be there. So we not write about that, but the temple, most of them are, so we will write this point, most of the temple, most of them, it means about the temples are Shiva temples, whereas some of them are Vaishnav and Jain temples. Now, they all have similar type of architecture and sculpture. These all temples, so we'll write they all have similar type of architecture and sculpture. Then most important thing and the most important point, the 64 yoginis, or you can say yogini temples is the main temple over there. Next one, next topic or next point about that, mostly these temples were constructed in a Nagar style art of sculpture and art of Vastu. So we'll write here Nagar style of art, Nagar style of art and art of Vastu, art of Vastu. Generally, these temples is not only famous in India but famous throughout the world also. Now, this art of Vastu of Khajuraho temples spellbound the visitors, and due to that only visitors visit these temples more and more. Now, our today's second topic is that Sun Temple of Konark. If you remember that there would be a Sun Temple in Modhera also, in Mehsana district. It is also a well-known, or you can say renowned temples. But today we will have topic about that Sun Temple of Konark. So it is also maybe asked for 3 marks. So we need to write 6 to 9 points. It is situated near the Bay of Bengal. First of all, what is the location of this? So it is situated near the Bay of Bengal at Puri district at, please make it underline, or you can, it is an keywords, Puri district in Odisha. Now next point, it was constructed in 13th century, during the reign of King Narshivarman I. King Narshivarman first. वो belong to, it means this Narasimhavarman was belong to the Garg dynasty. Now another point, about Sun Temple of Konark. This temple, this chariot temple. Now what is the meaning of chariot? Chariot means in Gujarati we can say Rath. So this chariot temple drawn by 7 horses took the form of chariot of sun god. It means 7 horses drawn this entire temple and it formed the chariot of sun god. Another point, it has 12 massive wheels. So why is the 12 massive wheel? So it is a reason also there, because providing a beauty to the pedestal of temple, and these 12 massive wheels reflect the 12 months. That is why 12 will be there in that chariot. So it is the next point we can write over here. This will reflect, these wheels reflect 12 months, and each wheel has 8 spokes, which shows 8 prahars of the day. It means you can just imagine that how they were clever, because they formed the chariot, and in that chariot they were applied the 7 horses. It means 7 days in a week, 12 wheels, it suggests that 12 months in a year, and each wheel has 8 spokes. It means 8 prahar of day. So by this we can say they are very calculated also. Another one is that these temples, this temple has been built by black stones, hence it is called Black Pagoda also. And this remains the reflect the sculpture and civilization of 13th century of Odisha. Now today's third topic is Brihdeshwar temple. Now Brihdeshwar temple, we will discuss about this, about all the informations about the Brihdeshwar temple. First one, This temple is located at Tanjore. You can write Tanjore also in Tamil Nadu, in Tanjore district in Tamil Nadu. Next point, student, please remember each and every place you must have to be remember their exact location, because in exam most probably they will ask the questions from this only. This temple was built during 1003 AD to 1010 AD. Now, most important thing, it is a Shiva temple, so it is called Bruddheswar. This temple is also called Bruddheswar temple, and it is built by King Raj Raja first of Chola dynasty. So I mention over here, it is built by King Raj Raja first of Chola dynasty. It is known as Raj Rajeshwar temple also. So it is the second name of this temple. It is known as Raj Rajeshwar temple also. Now, the height of this temple is 500 feet. The height of this temple is 500 feet. Its width is 250 feet. It is spread in a vast area also, around, you can say, and its summit is around 200 feet high above the ground. So this temple is attained the place in the temple of high pinnacles, because in South India what happened, majority the temples are more attracted, or you can say these temples having the gopurams, pinnacles, and they are looking extraordinary for the far distance also. Now another point about the Bruddheswar temple is, we can write last point also about this point. This temple was constructed in a Dravidian style of art. Now, so we'll write in a short also. It has secured a place among the best temples of South India, and it has been constructed in Dravidian style of art. So it is an information about Bruddheswar temple. So to, students, we have discussed today 3 topics. First one is about temples at Khajuraho. Second one is Sun Temple of Konark. It is an extraordinary temple. And third one is about Bruddheswar temple. I hope that you'll get all the informations and extra details you'll be getting in the form of worksheet also. Thank you, students.